Works through the wait list for the previous round of rehab assistance applicants. Pre-applications are now open to the next group of homeowners. This will be open through 5 p.m. on March 28th and will only be accepted online. The expanded rehab assistance program offers up to $60,000 to homeowners to fix health and safety hazards, local code violations, and meet accessibility needs they were unable to fix because of COVID-19 hardships. The money is provided as a 3-year forgivable loan. Qualifications include up to date on mortgage payments and property taxes, and the property must be a single-family home and it cannot be valued at more than $209,000.